Welcome to the Real Investing Show with Tim Herridge. Each day, we'll provide real investing for everyday investors. Tim is a nationally recognized real estate investing expert, podcast host, and public speaker. He built his businesses from the ground up and is here to help you do the same. Here is your host, Tim Herridge.
Welcome back to Real Investing. I'm Tim Herridge. Thank you for spending some more time with me today. Natalie writes, which is the best exit strategy for my real estate goals? All right, Natalie, we're going to have to work on asking questions. It just depends what your goals are. So many people say they want to be a landlord. They want to be financially free. Okay, well, what does that look like? Is it, 3 rent houses that make $500 a piece a month? Or is it 100 rent houses that make $500 a piece a month? Is it making $100,000 a year, or is it making $1 million a year? I can tell you this, too many people get into this industry and they've never made more than, let's just say, $100,000 a year. And then all of a sudden they want to make $500,000 their first year. Back when I was a development agent with HomeVestors, it just blew my mind the people that, just because they got in the business, they immediately expected to be able to match the revenue and the output and the success levels of someone that is literally 20 years in the business. So I think you need to make sure, Natalie, that you set your real estate goals based off of reality, number one. Number two, you need to make sure that the strategy that you pick matches the goals. So for instance, if you want to spend a lot of time with your family, you probably shouldn't become a wholesaler. Because if you're a single wholesaler working alone, you've got to answer the phone at all hours of the night and be gone whenever the sellers want to meet you. You may want to be a virtual wholesaler. You may want to be a fix and flipper. There's all sorts of different things, but really and truly, Natalie, I think too many investors need to focus on their goals and their why and not lose sight of their why, because as I always say, the business, this real estate investing business, is a vehicle to your goals. It is not the dream. But what happens is people form the business, they get married to the business, they work on the business a lot, and it turns out that the business consumes them and they lose track of their entire why. So that's what it means when I say the business is the vehicle, not the dream. I feel like I didn't really answer your question, but you didn't tell me your goals, so I have no idea how to tell you which strategy meets your goals. So if you want to clarify, resubmit a question. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you for hanging out with us today on Real Investing. If you have questions, comments, or feedback, please visit ihavelunchmoney.com. Tim can't wait to hear from you. We're always grateful for your reviews, and if you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and share it with your friends. Remember, the business is the vehicle, not the dream. See you next time. The preceding program is provided for general education purposes only and does not constitute legal, tax, financial, investment, or other professional advice. No information contained in this program should be construed as financial, investment, or legal advice from any individual, author, host, or guest. You should always consult a financial advisor before investing.